Look for Fist on Kickstarter.com or visit our website, fistunlimited.com. This is MMA instructor Jeff Roberts. Today he's helping me demonstrate distance, movement, and basic hand-to-hand combat in the fist system. Warning, at least one of us is a professional martial artist. Don't try this at home. Like any role-playing game, Fist Unlimited is only a simulation. Real combat is difficult and unforgiving. It requires the effective management of multiple competing factors and relies on split-second timing. Fist Unlimited is designed to give you the same adrenaline-fueled excitement and danger you can expect from real combat without actually bruising or breaking anything. When we began making Fist Unlimited, one of the first things we did was go to the combat grid. Most tabletop gamers are familiar with this grid, so some of this may be review. The battle grid is a series of squares representing distance. In Fist, we assume this distance is about 6 feet, which is also 2 yards or just short of 2 meters. We also assume that the average person takes up little more than half a square. That leaves about 3 to 5 feet between opponents. That's about 1.5 yards or meters.
This is a distance for typical engagement. We're talking boxers, we're talking kickers, we're talking people who just want to get a strike in and get back out. Case in point, if I come in, there we go. He's got an opportunity to move out of the way. He's got room to block. He's still got room to strike and reach me as an opponent.
When either opponent is armed with a weapon larger than a knife, we put a square between them. This is also the best range for firearms, as it allows a point-blank shot at the opponent with little risk of being disarmed. Without special training, it becomes more difficult to hit or dodge attacks when you go square to square with armed opponents. Stepping back 2 squares typically means you can completely avoid any attack.
Within our usual range of engagement, that's square to square, we're already well within range to hit each other. If you want any kind of fighting chance, you need to get a little further out. At this point, we've got a square between us, but there's still a chance either person can come in and try to get a strike, go back into interaction range, and get back out.
Opponents in close combat situations are said to be stacked. Stacked opponents occupy the same square. Only certain styles of fighting emphasize combat from a stacked position. For this reason, a starting player with no special abilities will find fighting and defending from a stacked position to be more difficult, regardless of whether they're armed.
This is stacked. We are occupying the same 5-foot square. I don't have any choice but to attack or defend. If I leave myself open at this point, I'm extremely easy to attack.
The majority of grappling, joint locks, and throws are all done when opponents are stacked. Most people assume that the further you throw somebody, the worse they get hurt. This corrects this misconception by requiring you to spend some of the momentum you would have used to hurt your opponent to hurl them a longer distance, say into a nearby opponent or a pool of lava. When you put someone into a joint lock or a throw based on a joint lock, you're really giving them a choice. They can go a certain direction, at a certain speed, or you can mangle whatever you just grabbed. And in Fist, you give them a similar choice. Combat in Fist Unlimited is usually a combination of your physical fist traits and your competence in a particular skill. For experienced tabletop gamers, this isn't new. What sets Fist apart is how you determine your attack and defense. Jeff and I are utilizing a modified form of sticking hands. Sticking hands and touching hands are exercises that are used in Kung Fu to teach sensitivity in close-range fighting. You learn how to fight when you and your opponents are stacked. And as you can see, it's not easy. Your objective becomes to overcome your opponent's defense without getting hit yourself. If you only seek to attack, you leave yourself open to your opponent. If you only seek to defend, you never get a chance to end the fight with a solid strike. In Fist Unlimited, a player splits their skill use between defense and offense. This allows players to overcome an opponent's defense at the risk of being injured or to even the odds against a more capable opponent at the cost of fighting back. This is also what sets skills apart from the less flexible fist traits. This particular practice also does a good job of covering movement. As you'll notice, as we fight, we're moving from the stacked position back to the more comfortable square-to-square position. In Fist Unlimited, combatants utilize attack, defense, position, and movement in a similar fashion, moving into and out of the range of engagement, striking and defending when it's to their advantage. The Fist Unlimited core book will contain a variety of special attacks, as well as new techniques for movement. Thanks for watching our video. Again, I'm Don from Fist Unlimited. MMA instructor Jeff Roberts was the guy tossing me around. The location we used was Central Florida Karate Academy of Umatilla, Florida. Check it out. Remember to visit us at www.kickstarter.com. Just look for Fist Unlimited or you can visit our website, fistunlimited.com. And don't forget to donate. That way I didn't take all this punishment for nothing.